Alright guys, what is going on? It is EJ with Anchor Overland coming at you with a brand new video. So today's video, as you can see, I am out in the great outdoors. However, this is not going to be an off-roading video. I'm actually out here right now filming another video that's going to come out in a few weeks. Probably 2 Mondays from now. This video is going to get posted on, I want to say Monday the 6th. So this video will be out 2 weeks after that. The video with me out here off-roading. I will go ahead and I'll put a little teaser at the end of this video to show you guys what's coming up in that video. But stick around and see what this video is about first. So this video is going to be an initial opinion and kind of review of the Epic Molle Crow system. So I got the Epic Molle Crow, oh man, the 23rd, so 2 days before Christmas. I installed it on the 24th, Christmas Eve, and I've been using it ever since. Today is currently the 26th, so technically I've only had it in for 2 days, or 3 days, 3 days. 2 days? 2 days. But I just used it on my first adventure, and I want to give my initial opinions on it. Now, this video is not sponsored by Epic. I really wish it was, because it would have saved me about, I think, $300 on the Epic Molle Crow, the Epic Crow Molle system. It's the Crow. It would have saved me money on the Crow if the Bearded Ginger decided to sponsor this video, but he did not. I had to pay for it myself. So this is going to be a unbiased, not paid for review of my opinions. So if you're interested in that, stick around and watch the video. If not, you can click on the link above to go to another video, or just skip to the end of this video and watch the teaser for my next video. But let's get into it. Alright, so this is the Epic Molle Crow, or Crow Molle system, as you have on this, it says on this pretty little placard thing, logo. So install time for this took me just about 3.5 hours. Now, an hour and a half of that was wiring. So I got the Baja Designs Mapleite and the USB A and C charger. So that took me about an hour and a half. That was my own fault. I was having an issue with wiring it into my aux switches. So I have the, as per the Epic suggestion and on the instructions, if you have the aux systems from Mopar, they recommend doing the Mapleite to always on. So, always on. And then they recommend doing the USB charger to your ignition on-off, which is what I did. So that took me about an hour and a half. Now, if you get the Molle without the Crow, without the Mapleite and the charger, you could probably install this in about an hour, hour and a half, depending on how well you can use tools, essentially, and follow directions. Like I said, it took me way too long. I got frustrated and I ended up making a lot of mistakes I didn't have to make. So how this is installed is you have to take off the Freedom panels, obviously. You can watch the video on Epic on how to install it. I could not make a video of how to install it. It would have been like a 6-hour-long video because of just the frustration I had. But plenty of other creators out there, including Ozark Overland Adventure, Epic themselves, and a few other channels, all have install videos on how they did it. So that's pretty easy to follow along. Essentially, if you have a hard top, you have to take off your Freedom panels, and then where the Freedom panel latches to, right here, you take those off, and then you slide these two bars into place, reinstall the little legs or clamp pieces, and then you can either screw this into your body, or you can double-sided tape it. That's what I did. I used double-sided tape only because I wasn't confident enough to drill a hole in my Jeep. Epic aka the Ginger from Epic, says that, you know, you should have a friend who's willing to drill holes into your Jeep. Therefore, you know, you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. I don't have a crazy friend who's willing to drill holes in my my Jeep. So I just double-sided tape it, but I don't think that is going anywhere. This thing is pretty stout. The trail I went on today was pretty rocky, and this thing didn't budge at all. My accessories didn't move. My iPad mini didn't move. So it's great. Now, like I was saying, if you don't get the power and the red light, the map light, hour and a half probably to install this. But with that, let's go into the 3 types of packages or levels of Epic Crow you can get. So I have like the second tier that came with the Baja Designs map light and power. You can get it without, you know, obviously without these, or you can get one that comes with these and these 2 Molle bags. Now, I didn't want to get that package. One, I think it was an extra $60 for it, and I don't see any use for me for using those Molle bags. I think they would just take up space and would stop me from mounting things up here like I would like to mount. So I didn't bother getting that package. That package does come with patches, which the patches are pretty cool. I would have honestly loved to be able to add those patches into my order just to get the patches in general. But they only come with the Molle bag package. Now, the Molle bag package and my package they'll take the same amount of time to install this, because it's just the only thing that takes time is wiring. So with wiring, you can kind of see the wire right there that is going zip tied to my accessories. I have this wire going into my pillar right here with my speakers, and then going all the way down the I guess the A pillar down to the floor, and then going along the floor trim up and then under my glove box to my arc switch wires. So that's what took all the time for wiring. It was only that wiring, connecting the map light and the charger to the wires that the cables that Epic provides. That took 2 seconds. That was really easy. It's just contorting your body and getting under there. It just took way too much time for me. And routing the cables. Routing the cables or the wire took the longest amount of time. That was about an hour of routing that cable. But that was also the first time I'd ever done any like wire routing from, you know, this position down there. I think next time I pull it all off, when I'm going to install my future accessories, it would take way less time, because now I know what I'm doing. But speaking of accessories, right now I just have my iPad mini and a Bullet Point Designs mount. I also have my handheld radio that I keep on just in case I have to spot somebody or somebody needs an extra one. You know, I do have my hard mounted GMRS radio, so this is just a, hey, I'm getting out the vehicle, or hey, somebody I'm with doesn't have a radio, I'll give it to them. This is probably not going to stay here. It's just convenient for now. I do want to install a mobile mounted ham. So that's probably going to go up here, probably just a faceplate, and then I'll mount the actual receiver somewhere else, possibly like under my seat or something. But that's going to come way down the line. Right now my handheld ham works just fine. I'm also ordering some more 20mm balls or 30mm balls to be able to mount my GoPro, or I'm thinking about switching to DJI, so maybe an Osmo. That's down the line as well, though. But I do have those balls coming in and the mounts coming in for that. So once that comes in, you'll kind of have this kind of view where, you know, you'll see out my front window, which is, you know, a better shot than my GoPro on the dashboard. I'll just give it a different angle. Now, the Crow is compatible with all Jeep Wrangler tops, all Jeep Wrangler JT. So 2018 to 2024 Wranglers, and 2022 and to 2024 Gladiators. Now, because I have the hardtop, I got to be able to open up these clamps. I can't have anything in this spot or this spot. Now, if you have the Sunrider or the soft top, this panel will come with the fill-ins to be able to give you more Molle space. The Ginger from Epic says it gives you 40% more Molle. I don't want to, do the math myself, so I'll take his word on it. Canadians are pretty trustful usually, so I'll take his word on that. Now, with this is a typical Molle pattern. So pretty much anything Molle you can mount on here. So like I was saying, Molle bags, any type of Molle mounts. I also, my bullet point mount is just screwed in through the top. I have little nuts. And the good thing about this system, including with the map light and the charger, is you can mount it anywhere you want. Now, because I knew I was gonna have my iPad mini mounted to it, I wanted my power to be up front. That way I can plug my iPad mini in to charge it when when it's dead. And then I knew that I wanted to have my map light up here because, what's the point of having the map light way in back? You want shining down on whatever you're looking at. So that's how I mounted it. But this is, your Lego set. Do whatever the hell you want with it. Excuse my language. Whatever the heck you want to do with it. I don't know the exact cost off the top of my head. I'll put them on the screen. All of the different models of it. I believe the soft top and Easy Rider version does cost a little bit more because you do get that 40% more Molle, more material. And then obviously the base level is going to be cheaper than the powered version with the light and the charger port. And then the most expensive one is going to be the one with the Molle bags, because you got to buy the Molle bags, quite obviously. But I'll put all those prices on the screen. They're probably on there right now. I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry. I think is my filler word, so I didn't, screw up this video. So I apologize for saying if that's your pet peeve. Now, like I said, this thing is stout. It is made from a aerospace grade aluminum. I believe that's what the promotional video said. And allegedly, when the Freedom panel or the roof is off, or your Easy Rider is retracted, this is supposed to maintain 20% cooler than the competitor version. It also, they claim that it is the lowest profile rack system, which I didn't buy the other version of this that's on the market, so I can't say if it is or isn't. I do know that McBride, I think that's his name, did a video comparing it with a competitor version, and this one was in fact, higher up, lower hanging than the competitor. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, and I didn't hit this once when I was on this trail today. So that, take that with a grain of salt. Had absolutely zero issue with it at all. Didn't budge at all, didn't creak at all, didn't move at all. Obviously, I have my Freedom panels on, so that 3M tape is being held down by the Freedom panels. We'll see when I go topless or when I take my Freedom panels off, how it, reacts then with it not being bolted into place. If I notice any type of flexing or vibrating, I'll just bite the bullet and drill the hole in and mount it with the hardware that was provided by Epic. With that, Epic includes everything you need to install this. So they include hardware. So if you didn't get the power version, Obviously, you're not going to get any of that hardware, but it will come with washers and bolts and nuts to actually secure it into place. So that's nice of them. It also comes with, I don't even know, it's probably a 20-foot cable, probably not that much, probably like 12-foot cable, that you can route the power all the way from your accessories down to your aux wires. Now, because not everybody that has a Jeep got the aux switch upgrade, I guess, or the package, it is long enough to go through your firewall into your engine bay in case you have a Switch Pros or a Z Automotive switching system or any aftermarket switching system. It will go right through the firewall, through the grommet, into the engine bay, and you can hook it up to that. They make it very, very, very convenient and simple, and they make it idiot proof. Like I said, anybody can do this. Anyone without any type of tool knowledge or electrical knowledge, they make the installation guide so idiot proof that anybody can do it. Well, I don't want to say anybody can do it because I'll probably prove myself wrong, but it's pretty simple. So yeah, that is my initial review of the Molle system. Now, I will probably do an update a few months from now. Obviously, you're going to see it in all my videos, and I will update you guys whenever I install my new, new hardware. So when I install my ham radio, or if I move my GMRS up here, you will see those videos, and you'll see this thing slowly come to life. I'm really excited for it. The price is a little bit steep in my opinion, but it's one of those things you buy once, you never got to buy again, in my opinion, unless you buy another Jeep and you want to buy another one. So that's what's there with everything Jeep. You're going to pay the Jeep tax. If you're a Jeep owner, you know the Jeep tax exists, and she doesn't stay away from anybody. But yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. Like I said a lot. I apologize for that. But I think I got my point across. If you have any questions at all about the Molle system from Epic, go ahead and ask me in the comments down below. I'll happily answer them all for you. And stick around a few more minutes to watch the teaser for my next video. Until next time, this has been EJ with Anchor Overland. Happy trails. Okay, what I just did was incredibly stupid and reckless.